Welcome back to the Queen's Court. I'm your lowly jester, the Tommy Thomas, here with more news, more information about the upcoming historic 16-woman tournament to determine the first ever Queens of Combat champion. Round 1 will take place Saturday, June 13th at the CWF Sportatorium in Gibsonville. Round 2 will take place the following night, Sunday, June 14th at Ziggy's in Winston Salem. The semifinals and the finals for this historic tournament will take place in November. For more information on that, please check out combatqueens.com. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Queens of Combat. Every show we do, we focus on one participant in this tournament. This week will be absolutely no exception. This woman is a current and reigning Shine champion, as well as the current and reigning NWA Women's Champion. And she wants to complete the Triple Crown by becoming the first ever Queens of Combat champion. That woman is Santana Garrett.
I grew up with wrestling. My dad was a wrestler and a promoter and a booker, and he got into the game a little bit late, but I grew up with wrestling. None of my siblings took to it, but I did. That was
Well, how many siblings?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have an older sister, I have a 3-year-old sister, and I have 5 little brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. Big family.
Now, your father, he was a promoter, high voltage wrestling, if I'm correct?
Yes, high voltage wrestling. It was based out of Ocala, Florida, and currently he runs shows in St. Louis, Missouri, in Illinois area.
Okay, and what time did he make that move in your life?
Probably 2006. After I got done with high school, he moved out to St. Louis with my stepmom and a few of my little brothers and started running shows out there.
Okay, so...
And that's about... I probably got into wrestling, back into wrestling, I should say, in like 2000, end of 2008, 2009. I've been wrestling for like 3.5 years now.
Okay. What sparked your interest about wrestling in general?
I loved it. You know, one of my favorites was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I can do this. I really thought I could do it. And eventually I went for it. And here I am.
As we do with every Queen's Court, we show you the in-ring tactics of these competitors. This week will be no exception as we show you the exceptional Santana Garrett. At this time, I'm pleased to announce Santana Garrett's first round opponent is none other than Ring of Honor Dojo student, Mandy Leone. Yeah, it's gonna tear down the house, folks. Well, that's all the time we have for you today, folks. Once again, round 1 will take place Saturday, June 13th at the CWF Sportatorium in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Round 2 will take place the very next night, June 14th, at Ziggy's in Winston-Salem. And for more information about the semifinals, as well as the finals, as well as merchandise, as well as DVDs, as well as everything else Queens of Combat related, please check out combatqueens.com. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Queens of Combat. I've been your lowly jester, the Tommy Thomas. I'll see you at the show.